Hey guys, Kate here. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about goal setting. I'm on a dive trip and I'm just kind of excited today because I was really able to focus on myself and do some good personal development and try to figure out where I am and where exactly it is that I want to go. So when we talk about goals, does the word goal scare you? Because I know it used to scare me. Not even just scare me, but it used to kind of confuse me a little bit. I knew that I had big goals, and I did have big goals. I just really didn't know how to achieve them. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to develop a strategy to actually accomplish my goals. So I want you guys to start thinking differently about your goals, because honestly, a dream is just a wish if you don't have a plan for it. So if you don't know where you're going, how do you know when you get there? And how do you know how to get there, really? Like, what's your plan? What's your roadmap? You really need to dream big. So this is kind of something I'd like to say to people is, if money wasn't a factor, what would you do, be, or have? I mean, where would you be? Like your dream life. You didn't have to worry about money, you didn't have to worry about working. What is it that your life would look like? So that's one thing that I really want you guys to think about. When you're talking about goal setting, we want to set SMART goals. And that stands for specific, measurable, actionable, realistic or relevant, and time-bound. So for example, my personal goal is that I am a 15-star elite diamond coach, and I'm making $1 million or more on November 15th, which is my birthday of 2020. I don't know how old I'll be in that day, but in 5 years' time, that's my big goal. So, I mean, that may sound to you guys kind of crazy and far-fetched and totally unrealistic, but you know what? It's realistic to me because I believe that I can do it, and really that's all that matters. As long as you believe in yourself, then nobody can stop you. You're really your own worst enemy here. So in order for me to achieve that, I mean, I'm not going to be able to say, hey, I just want to be an elite 15 star and it just happens because I think that. I mean, I'm going to have to work for it. Yes, I'm going to focus on that, but I have to break it down into small bits. So, what am I going to do daily, monthly, and yearly to accomplish that? So daily, I'm going to have to break it into smaller, more actionable pieces, like the 3 vital behaviors. So for example, I'm going to be drinking my Shakeology every day, working out every day, and inviting every day. So that for me means adding 3 new friends, reconnecting with 5 old friends, and inviting 3 people to some sort of a group or something. And being consistent and posting on Facebook and Instagram 3 to 5 times a day. I'm also going to make sure that I do my personal development 10 minutes before bed, and also I'm going to start listening while I'm doing other things, which is something that I haven't been doing. I really like to focus on my PD, but I'm going to start listening to it when I'm doing other work, and hopefully my subconscious will kick in, and that will become real to me. On a monthly basis, I'm making it a non-negotiable for me to hit Success Club 10 in my business, and also Success Club 5 in my fiance's business, and for me to hire 5 new coaches. I am a 2-star diamond by May the 17th, and a 5-star diamond, elite diamond, by December the 27th of this year. So that's going to get me towards those goals. So I know what I need to do to accomplish those goals, and honestly, it's very simple. It just comes down to the 3 vital behaviors and doing them consistently. So as you can see, my goal is specific, it's measurable and actionable, and now I'm going to have to look at my relevant and my why. So like I said, it may not seem realistic to you, but it is realistic to me, and that's all that matters. As far as it being relevant, it just comes down to my why. Why am I doing this? I mean, ultimately it's to help people, but what is going to help me and to push me forward in those days when I have, a horrible day. So my why is that I never ever want to have to work a job that I hate again. I hate my job right now, and I'm retiring in a couple months, and I never want to go back. I also want to be able to be a stay-at-home mom if and when the time comes, and I want to be able to retire my fiance and my parents in the next 5 years. So I've also done a little bit of research about what do successful people do differently? Do they have a different mindset, or how do they become successful? And I mean, it is all about mindset, but there's other things that they do specific to their goals. Successful people write, share, and track their goals. So well, I have written down my goals. I've written them down on my calendar, my big goals, and I have it on my whiteboard on 5-star diamond right now, because that's what I'm really focused on right now. And if I focus on that, that will lead me to my goal of being a 15-star and making $1 million. I've also created a vision board, so I'm looking at that every day. So these goals, I'm seeing them on my phone, I'm seeing them on my whiteboard when I work out, I'm seeing them in my vision board that's hanging in my room, I'm seeing them in my other copy of my vision board that I have in with my business tracker and everything. So I'm seeing my goals constantly. I have them on my phone, so I'm always looking at them. So they're always back there in my subconscious. I'm always thinking about them. So now that we've written down our goals, we need to share those goals. So we need to share them with at least 2 people. I highly recommend that you guys get a success partner or an accountability partner, somebody to hold you to your goals. And you know, if you don't work on your goals for a couple days, a couple weeks, that they kind of get the whip out and say, get back to it. So I have a success partner, and also my fiance really keeps me focused, and he's been amazing and so supportive throughout this. So I tell him my goals and he believes in me, and so does my success partner, and I mean that means the world to me. So I want you guys to write down your goals, SMART goals, and share them with at least 2 people. Find an accountability partner, somebody that you can check in with regularly, whether it's a weekly or monthly basis, to make sure that you're on task. The other thing is that you need to do daily action, at least one thing that brings you closer to your goals every day. So for me, that's going to be my 3 vital behaviors and having my power hour. And really that's all it takes. I've also decided that I've also kind of created the if-then goals. So for example, right now I'm working 12-hour shifts. So if I'm working, then I'm going to get my power hour in during my work day talking to people on Facebook. Because I mean, how many times do you log on to Facebook in the run of a day? I mean, sometimes I'm busy and I don't get a chance, but in the run of a day I'm on Facebook, I can do it. It only takes a couple minutes just to get those, you know, those conversations and those invites out there. So that's my daily action plan. Now, if you're prone to procrastination like I am, you should use the 5-minute rule, or just break it into smaller chunks. So for an example is a writer. You know, making a goal to write 1 page a day. If you want to go out running, you want to run every day, you want to run a marathon, just convincing yourself that all you need to do is go out for 5 minutes, because if you can get your joggers on and get out the door, after 5 minutes you're going to feel great and you're going to keep going. Same thing with any workout. I've recently just created a new habit of getting up at 4:40 in the morning to work out before work, and it's been amazing. It's now a habit. It's awesome. So on my work days, I know actually my body just gets me up at 4:40, and even if I don't feel like it, I do it because it's just a habit now. That's on my work days. On my non-work days, I'm a little bit inconsistent there, but I'm working on that. That's another goal of mine. So the 5-minute rule, make sure you focus on that. And making sure that you're tracking your goals. So I talked about this a little bit the other day, is using your business activity tracker or a power hour tracker or something that works for you. It is so important to track your business, and this is something that I've just realized. Before I thought it was kind of silly, I thought it was a waste of time, but yet last month, February, was the first month that I went all in with my business and I tracked everything that I did. And it was really interesting because I was able to see why I was successful when I was successful. So for example, for the first week and the last week of the month, I think I hit Success Club 10 right away, and I got 3 or 4 new coaches, and the same thing with the last week of the month. And then the middle 2 weeks, I didn't get any customers or coaches. And the reason for this is when I looked back at my business, my business activity tracker, I realized that I wasn't connecting with people, I wasn't inviting people, I wasn't doing any of that. I was focusing on admin stuff. And you know, while it had to be done to get my challenge groups and everything created, and now I'm not going to have to worry about that, it didn't move my business forward in any way. So that's really why we want to track our businesses. I've just learned the value in it, and I will always track my business from here on forward. So what I want you guys to do for a weekend assignment is I want you to focus on your goals. Figure out what you could do, where you would be if you could do and have anything that you wanted. So write down your goal, your big goal, you know, something that is just absolutely crazy. Write it down in a smart sense, like we just talked about. And then create a vision board for that goal. Break it up into little bits and figure out what exactly you need to do to accomplish that goal. And then I want you to find an accountability partner, and I want you to tell 2 people about this goal so that they can hold you accountable to it. And I can be I can be one of your people. That's totally fine with me. Break it into smaller goals, if-then goals, and a daily action. And then make sure that you track your goal using a business activity tracker and hand it in to me every Thursday. So I hope this has clarified a little bit about goal setting. I know I really learned a lot today and listening to the podcast that I listened to. I'm all about goal setting, and I've learned a lot about it this week. So anyways, I hope this helps you guys, and have an awesome weekend.